Public outrage spreads across Southern California after county authorities voted to open 3 new homeless camps in several residential areas. One America's Kristian Rouz explains.
The Southern California city of Irvine votes to file a lawsuit against Orange County over its decision to set up a homeless camp in the Orange County Great Park. Irvine's legal action comes after the Orange County Board of Supervisors voted to allocate up to $90 million on permanent housing for the homeless to tackle the rampant vagrancy crisis plaguing Southern California.
I voted no because, number one, it was completely disrespectful to have a conversation with a federal court judge, make a decision as each one of our representatives without coming back to all of you and having an educated, informed discussion with law enforcement to understand what the potential impacts could be for all our community. That was disrespectful.
Instead of building or purchasing residential properties, Orange County authorities announced they would open 3 new homeless camps, including the one in Irvine, which would host up to 200 vagrants in tents. Last month, Anaheim law enforcement evicted roughly 700 people from the shantytown along the Santa Ana River Trail, accommodating the vagrants at nearby motels for 30 days. Local residents say the county plans to open new camps would simply move the homeless from one location to another without tackling the problem, while spending tens of millions of dollars in the process.
Not every single homeless person that's decided to live here is a criminal, but there is a significant criminal element down here, and we've seen drug usage, drug sales, assaults with deadly weapons, domestic violence arrests, and even rapes.
The plans are also stirring concerns of a possible misallocation of funds in the county's largest ever budget to address homelessness, as encampments are a temporary form of accommodation. Orange County supervisors previously admitted they didn't spend tens of millions of dollars set aside for mental illness treatment as part of an effort to prevent homelessness. Over the past 2 years, up to $186 million have been available for addressing the vagrancy crisis, according to county officials, and the supervisors finally decided to start spending these unclaimed funds.
So when you count the numbers of homeless people versus the resources that the county has, we should be able to fix it. And by fix it, I mean end street-level homelessness, or at least reduce it by 85% in the county.
However, Irvine council members don't believe recreating the riverbed shantytown in the center of their city is the right way to proceed. Irvine residents say opening a homeless encampment in the Great Park could pose danger to public safety and health, as the 100-acre site is situated in the midst of a quiet residential neighborhood. The planned relocation of riverbed vagrant community will also affect Laguna Niguel and Huntington Beach, triggering heated debates in their respective city councils.
You're going to find this community completely destroyed, and like you, my dear friend, Councilmember Minigar, over my dead body.
Homelessness advocates welcomed the county officials' decision to move hundreds of vagrants in question into the midst of prosperous middle-class communities, as serving the ultimate principle of social justice by bringing the masses to classes. They believe county authorities are gradually moving to end the vagrancy issue, which they refer to as housing crisis. According to last year's study from UC Irvine, building or purchasing just 2,700 units of permanent accommodation for the homeless could save the county budget up to $42 million per year in law enforcement, healthcare, and other costs.
What I do say is there will be a certain number of people that will be on the street dying. And as a Republican, I don't want that to happen. We're going to take care of people that are dying on the street. You're not going to let people die sitting in the middle of a street in any city in this country.
As tensions between city and county authorities mount, District Judge David Carter, who was presiding over the riverbed vagrant evictions case, pressed the county supervisors to expand capacity at existing homeless shelters. While the discussions continue, hundreds of homeless people from the demolished riverbed shantytown are finding themselves in the streets yet again, as their 30-day motel vouchers started to expire last week. Kristian, Rouz, One America News.
We can use your help. Call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call today.